I'm here at the Bedford and Balham now. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, all right. I feel like I've just run a marathon. But yeah, good, all good. Yeah.
Tell me the name of your band.
We're called Ironlines, and it's a collective of incredible musicians.
A new sensation, no doubt. We've heard you tonight. You were absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you.
But you're very new, aren't you? You've only just been put together. What was the idea behind it?
Well, me and Gav, we come together through a friend of ours called Dexter, who's an amazing drummer. He plays for literally everyone. And we just got in the studio, started writing some songs, and suddenly we just felt this chemistry, and we were like, wow, let's start a project. And started a project, and we're here now, and this is our second gig.
Do you want to drop any names in about anybody famous in particular that they play with?
Ironlines.
Come on, you can do that. You can do that. We're on live radio.
Well, I'm sure if you Google their names, you're Dexter Hercules and Gavin Powell. And not to mention me, Anthony Goldsworth. Okay, yeah.
Because you have worked with a lot of famous people, haven't you, Anthony?
Yeah. Ironlines is one of them, definitely. But yeah, it's just it's the industry, isn't it? Like, you know, when you're being a session musician or a producer, you put your hand to everything, and we're fortunate to work with such amazing artists, famous and unsigned.
Now, Gavin, you yourself spend a lot of time songwriting, is that right?
That's right, that's correct.
These songs you've put together for tonight, they are pretty amazing. I mean, very uplifting as well. They've all got great builds to them. How long does it take for a songwriter, for all those inspirational people out there that really want to learn more from you? Please tell us, what does it take to be a great songwriter these days?
I think the main thing is, once getting into the kind of writing room, I think it's important, whether it's with yourself or somebody else, to get that vibe first and create a kind of atmosphere for you to write. There's nothing worse than, I reckon, getting into a room and you kind of feel that it's not working or there's a blockage somewhere. Like Ant said, like you said, when we met, straight away we kind of hit it off. We were doing, a track a day, finishing it and not leaving until we finish. And I think sometimes some songs would be sparked by a conversation or just a simple, how's your day?
Yeah, and it's like diving into
it just comes to you like that.
And it just comes to us, literally. So I'll come in one day, grumpy as well. And we'll hit the old, reckon Gavin's happy. reckon, what can we do with reckon? That's as simple as that. We'll just start laughing and joking.
So you could just pick a phrase and all of a sudden that's it, the whole song is developed from one phrase?
Well, that's it. Get your guitar out.
It's got to be about
it will be
real
that's
stuff,
it.
You know?
We don't do the whole, that sounds great, this sounds great. It has to be about life, about something. It's not just, when I say that, it's not just picked out of air, it has to have meaning.
Yeah.
I mean, all of our songs mean something, and it's important that people can relate to it at the end of the day. That's the biggest thing.
That's a great philosophy. Now, Brook on the Street is about an investigation, really. We go out to lots of different places, band nights, open mic nights, we go to buskers. We find out really whether musicians, singers really need a record deal in order to make it. That's what the actual theme is about.
Okay.
What do you think is happening now in the music industry? Do you think it's getting harder now and tougher for artists to really make it in the music industry? Anthony, what do you think?
I don't think it's getting tougher. I think you've got to be a bit more clever about it. And because there's so many great artists out there, there's people that haven't even been heard of that are amazing. And I think it's literally about finding a way to get yourself heard. So by being a busker on the street, that is like such an incredible way to do it, because the passing trade is many times in my past I've been on the street busking and
I was about to ask that. Have you ever busked yourself? But I'm sure you have.
Yeah, and I've had cards dropped in there from Musicians Union, PRS, management. Not to say that it's all like, oh, that's amazing, but it's opportunities, do you know what I mean? Opportunities knock, so yeah, busking's amazing for that sort of thing.
And what do you think? Do you think it's going to be different in time to come? Do you think it will change? Do you think it will evolve now? Because obviously there's lots of younger bands now that are coming out and filling that space. We've had a lot of the older acts now that have suddenly disappeared from us, sadly. We've had Prince, obviously, that's just passed away. We've had Michael Jackson. Are they making space for new legends now? What do you think?
I would definitely say there's new space. There's definitely new space for new legends and people like ourselves, Ironlines, to kind of come in and let the music speak for us, really. I think that's one thing I kind of got from all the greats, Michael Jackson and Prince. And to just kind of go off what you were saying before, I think with social media and everything that's happening now, there's so much space for people to come in and just let their raw talent speak and show people themselves before running off and trying to grab a deal and let someone else do the running for you. I reckon the best thing is what we're doing now, kind of setting up the gigs and getting it done ourselves. So we kind of have got that sort of foundation set. So later on, if a deal does come, we kind of know where we're from, the grounding, and what it took to get us to that place. So,
do you think you're likely to still take control if you get that publishing deal? Are you likely to take control still over your own choices?
That's an interesting question. I mean, I could say me personally, whatever deal would come.
Can I add to that?
Yeah,
right.
Go ahead.
See, what's different now is myself and Gavin, we've been doing the music circuit for a long time,
right.
So we've had a taste of what people want to taste. Do you know what I mean? So starting a project in this time at our age we've got a little head start on the knowledge of it. Now, when these kids are like coming through and they're just doing their gig, they've got so much more inspiration and motivation because they'll do a gig like this, they'll get response, and be like, oh, I've got to do it again, I've got to do it again. Whereas we've had a little taste of it. Right. So I think for us, for someone to come in and take control of it, we're just like, do you know what, man? If you like what we do, then work with us. But we ain't going to change.
Do you want someone to work with you?
Yeah, we're not going to change what we do, you know. Obviously within reason, if someone says, oh, you should try and put this... No, actually, no. We love what we do, so it's cool.
Well, we are really looking forward to seeing you again, obviously.
Definitely.
You've got some great shows coming up as well, is that right? What's happening for you for the rest of the year now?
Well,
what have you got coming up?
There's a couple of things in the pipeline that we can't announce, unfortunately.
Not even a little bit?
No, nothing at all. Just follow our social media, Facebook, Ironlines, and
keep it updated.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll look out for that. Thank you very much to both of you. It's been really great seeing you both. Thank you very much. This is Amanda Neale reporting for Brook on the Street at the Bedford in Balham.